Hello, welcome back to the channel. Moving right along with the Ateez deep dive after I just fell completely in love with the World EP, the very first the World EP. Oh my god, so good. I like where we're going. I'm getting excited, extra excited. So I mean, and I think that it gets a little bit confused. So obviously I am intentionally kind of skipping like the Japanese stuff because I'm gonna circle back to the Japanese discography, and like all of the Japanese discography stuff is going to be on Patreon once I get done with the Korean releases. So I'm skipping that stuff intentionally, but then I guess they have some singles here and there. I don't know, they're like digital singles that maybe are not, don't have an MV, so I'm trying to follow. I'm looking at, after my big fumble a long time ago in the order of things, so I'm trying to follow, like, honestly, the discography that's just on like K-pop profiles. It's not led me astray so far, but they do have the random single here and there. I think this is one, but it does have an MV, so I guess it was like a legit just a single release. But then I think that, you know, maybe some things are like OSTs or something like that, or just digital singles, and they didn't have an MV. We're not official comebacks. I guess that's all this talking. I think that's what I mean. They don't appear to have been like official comebacks, which would be my priority. Like this clearly was an official comeback, if only because it has an MV. That's what that tells me. So yeah, so just let me know if I'm skipping anything in terms of official Korean comebacks. Just let me know if I'm skipping anything. Before this, there was a single that was called Let's Get Together, I think. And then I couldn't find an MV for it. So again, I was thinking maybe this was just like a digital single or perhaps an OST, and not really, you know, part of the official comeback in terms of the Korean discography. So just let me know if I'm skipping anything. I will gladly circle back. I don't want to miss anything. So I'm just going to get into this. Like I said, it's whether or not I watch it once or twice, just depends on how often I pause the first time. I do have this and the dance practice lined up. It's been a long time since I included a dance practice on one of my Ateez reactions, so I'm very excited for that. Yeah, so let's just get into it. I'm excited. Like I said, after that last album, oh my goodness. So this, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Halazia or Halazia. I'm sure they'll say it in the song and I'll hear it. But it was confusing me. I freaked out for a second because I was just thinking holla holla, and I was like, wait, I heard that. What happened? So, but yeah, definitely a different song. So a pause warning for sure, no matter what. I'm definitely gonna pause a little bit, maybe. My favorite aesthetic that they work with. Oh gosh. Oh, Halazia, it is. Okay. It's how it sounds. I mean, it's how it looks. Song. Oh, Young's hair. Oh, Halazia is how they pronounce it. I keep saying I don't know how many albums it's going to take for me to get used to how fucking deep Yeosang's voice is. I'm just constantly gagged. I don't know why I can't get over it. Do you understand? Do you understand that I literally was about to say, ooh, that bass coming in? It was his goddamn voice. Oh my god. Look at him. Oh, the background vocals. Ooh. His hair, yes. They really fed me there with Mingi and then San back to back. Come on. And his voice contrasting your songs. Oh my. I shouldn't even do it here because like I know I'm gonna see the dance practice. Oh, let's switch up here. Oh my goodness. They brought it down? Shit. Oh my god. What? That video was intense. I kind of want to watch it again. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it again because because I didn't really pay attention to the story at all. I don't even understand the lore. I need to watch a lore video because now I don't know what we're doing. We're not on the ship of any kind. It looks like we're doing manual labor. I'm not gonna say the S word, but it looks like we're certainly doing some very intensive manual labor against our will, maybe. Also, I did feel like I paused a lot, and I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics. I gotta watch it again. The song is a banger. Definitely one of my favorite title tracks now. I like this was like a scarecrow. Yeah. Yeah, we're quite literally in the trenches here. Well, you know, hold on. Let me do something. Let me look up what the word Halazia, I think it's how it's pronounced. Let me look up what that means, because one of my pet peeves is when people go, what does this mean? What does this mean? When they react to something as if they don't, you know, their phone is right next to them. They don't need to completely rely. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's like an official meaning. It looks like it's very much tied specifically to them and their lore and their story. Because they're referencing Hala. And what I can find, I'm not going to do a deep dive, doing a reaction. Boy. Things in chains. That looks like the wrecked ship that they're on with the scarecrow. Looks like they're in a post-apocalyptic world. But that definitely looks like an abandoned ship. Yeah, it's like an abandoned mall, like it used to be a mall. See the escalator? Oh my god, he looks so good. Damn it, I'm still not paying attention to the lyrics. Feel so. Oh my god, he's burning the hat. The hat from their whole like alter ego thing. Or doppelganger thing. So what does that mean? And they're burning the scarecrow that have the exact same aesthetic as their doppelgangers. This part goes so hard. It's perfect. That freaks me out again. I can take this off the loop now. Make sure we get to the dance practice. All right, let's see if the story continues. Very ominous ending. It felt ominous, although it felt like positive at first. Like it felt like to me like perhaps their doppelgangers were sort of the not good guys. Because like I said, I think it was Yosang you see, or maybe it's Uyeon, that you see burning like the hat that really seems iconic in terms of aesthetic, seems iconic to that part of the storyline. To their doppelgangers, and that scarecrow had the hat and had with the chains and stuff, had that really, frankly, cool as hell aesthetic that the doppelgangers had. So I don't know if the doppelgangers are kind of like the bad versions of them, but it seemed like with burning the scarecrow, burning that hat, I feel like that part was a statement that they had defeated the doppelgangers, or that versions of themselves. So that part felt a bit hopeful, in the whole thing about asking for light, and just trying to be like, who are you in the darkness? Basically, like trying to get their fight back. Kind of seemed like that was part of the messaging, just because they clearly, like I said, looked like they were in this post-apocalyptic kind of just destructive environment. And they seemed to be just kind of struggling and fighting to get out of that, having landed in this position or ended up in this position. So it kind of seemed like they were overcoming something, but then, at the end, that seemed pretty ominous as well. So it does appear that to understand Halazia, I need to understand Hala Hala better. So again, that's all the stuff that I want to look into on my own time, or if I could find a lore video that explains a lot of it, that'd be great too, because I just don't think I'm going to get it all. My brain is just not what it used to be in terms of concentration. So yeah, but in any regard, just purely in terms of sound, absolutely one of my favorite Ateez title tracks, for sure. Oh, here we go. Wow. Look at him. They raise him up. Oh my gosh. We just keep climbing on each other. This man. I love that. So expressive. Love me a rapper who's like dancing. Dancing, dancing. Look at him! Look at his orange hair. Ooh. Look at him, look at him, look at him. That sequence. You know what? Completely unrelated to dance, but this just makes me even like retroactively more upset about how few lines Yeosang got in the beginning, like really in the beginning of their discography. And again, I'm not someone who gets super nitpicky about line distribution because I understand there are main vocalists, your lead vocalist, your sub vocalist. I understand that there are people who are literally in designated positions that would have them getting less of it, but But my whole thing is usually stuff like that's sort of thrown out the window if you hear what you have, what you're working with. I feel like he has a very unique voice in this group. For a boy group, ironically, a lot of them have higher vocal tones. Mingi may have, I feel like Mingi has the lowest vocal tone, and of course, aside from Yeosang, I feel like Mingi has the lowest vocal tone, and he's the main rapper. Like, he's a rapper. Like, so he's using it. He's very effectively and very frequently utilizing that, but he doesn't sing too much. So in terms of the distribution, in terms of the singers, I'm very surprised that they didn't hear that just deep, rich vocal tone of Yeosang and just want to like fully freaking exploit that and really, or maybe they just felt like, oh, a deep voice boy singer, like, yeah, I don't know, maybe they didn't feel it was that special, but I do. Because in this group that is special, in this group that does stand out. So I don't know, man, he just sounds so good. This part. I love when they do that, when they slow it down and make it pretty. Like, the Hot Chili Peppers is like, slow down and make it bouncy or something like that. I just remind myself, slow it down and make it pretty. Sharp. Well, yeah, I was excited to see what goes on doing this part. Ooh, the stompies. No way. Do it again. Do it again. Jump. Oh, that's the perfect ending with him. They were working hard, you hear them? I have to stop it here because I have something. I don't know. It used to be as easy as a flip of a switch on YouTube when you had a playlist if you didn't want it to autoplay. I do not know what happened to the flip of the switch, but it's gone. So I always have to be extra careful and just stop videos early when I don't want the next one to play in my playlist. But that's incredible. And San, you know, I don't feel like I called his name out during that dance practice, but I was paying attention to him. To this day, still, and only, I mean, the only person that ever became my bias off of dancing became my bias during the guide because I just got chills from watching him dance, and like that never happens. Like if you have heard me talk about other groups that I'm into or that I like became a fan of, or watch me do a deep dive or whatever, you know, or just hear these other groups for the first time, you know that what always gets me in terms of a bias is someone's vocal tone. Excuse me. Someone's vocal tone grabs my attention, and that's just my bias. You know, people come across biases for different reasons. For me, it's usually that, and then it's usually like a personality thing, or maybe like someone I watch content and maybe someone's like personality that resonates with me the most would be my bias wrecker or something. But for me, the music does come first, and so usually it's just the vocal tone that grabs me. So it's still bizarre to me, and it's still so unique of a situation that I literally just watched a guide, and you know, props to whoever made the guide, because they really did. It's because of them that I saw it this way. But just watching the part where they highlighted how expressive he is when he dances, I just got chills watching that part of the guy, and I just immediately was like, oh my god, this guy. So that was it. Just a bit of a moment to talk about my guy, but yeah, this is really, I'm getting so excited. Like I've been loving them. Obviously I continue this deep dive because I love them, but now we've just gotten to a point. I already had a favorite album before the World EP ones, of course, but the World EP one was just something just so different, and this following up with this, and I can't wait to hear the World EP 2, because that was like when they came to my awareness. I feel was the is it really Red Hot Chili Peppers? Whatever that song is, this is I'm in disbelief. But after this, I'm really just going into an album reaction, because I'd already heard that song in my quote unquote sample series. I'd already heard that song. So the next thing after this is just another album, because this was a single, I believe. There's no album for this. It looks like there might be like remixes of previously released songs. Again, let me know if there are any mistakes to anything I'm saying. Looks like there's just like remixes to songs I've heard before. But yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. This is up there. And like I said, if I come across a video that explains the lore, I might do a reaction to that. And that will most likely be on Patreon for people on my Sweet Dreams tier. But if I don't, then I'll just try and read. Reading is fundamental. I'm sure there's what do they call those? Wiki, like a fan wiki kind of page that explains things, so I'll look for that too. But yeah, I want to be caught up on everything. Like I want people to know I take them seriously, and I take what they're doing seriously. And the way that I think the most appropriate way that I think that I can do, I think at this point, is just understand the story that they have been telling. I don't want to just keep flying by it and letting it fly by me. So that's what we're gonna work on next. But yeah, guys, man, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm having so much fun with this, and just thank you so much for your patience and all of the like frequent pauses that I've taken with the Ateez deep dive. But I'm never gonna give up, because I do love them, so it's never gonna stop. It may slow down, but it's never gonna stop. I am 100% here. I am 18E. 100%. Please don't forget that. All right, well, be happy, be healthy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.